Bird of Paradise by John Harvey, with Keith Barron as Detective Inspector Charlie Resnick. Hey. Oh, for heaven's sake, get your claws cut. All right, I'm getting up. Ugh. 10 to 6. Yes. Yes, just wait.
Cold and damp, with showers, sometimes heavy, expected through the morning.
Later
in the day, strengthening easterly winds will bring further squally showers, which should, however, die down in the evening,
right, come on,
heralding
come on,
a
then.
milder
Come on.
night with only a slight possibility of frost in the region.
And dizzy.
So that's
Yes,
your regional
eat out of
weather
your
for
own
today,
bowl.
and now back to Clive in the studio.
Thanks, Mary. And after listening to what this particular day has in store, if you've an excuse for not going out and battling with the elements, I hope you'll get the kettle on and stay tuned to us for the usual mixture of interviews and competitions with some wonderful prizes to be won. And, of course, great music. Like this, from Manfred Mann.
Scott? Is that you?
Oh, it's the bogeyman!
Oh, Scott! For heaven's sake, you're all wet.
Oh, that'll be the rain then.
Your jacket's soaking.
Don't fuss, it'll dry. Right, let me just get a shot of this lot and I'll shove it on radiator. Give you a chance to make the tea, eh?
Scott?
Yeah.
The bag.
Bag?
On your shoulder, the duffel bag.
Oh, that bag. What about it?
You've not got...
Not what?
Nothing.
That's better.
Scott?
Yeah?
Yes, Graham.
Just checking you're on your way in.
5 minutes in this traffic, 10 tops.
Right.
Paul Jones and the Mighty Quinn. And here's another voice listeners have grown well used to.
Hello, this is Sister Teresa, reminding you that lines for our helpline will be open from 11 this morning. Remember that I will be in the studio later in the day
Scott,
to take your
tea's
calls
ready.
and offer advice about whatever problems you may have.
Off!
If you have
Now!
something
What's the
that's-
matter?
Don't play silly buggers on me, you know what's the matter? That's her, isn't it? Sister, whatever her name is, the one you went running off to.
I was upset.
Blowing off at the mouth, inviting her to poke her nose in.
I was tired. Kylie wasn't sleeping and we weren't getting on.
Well, no wonder.
I needed someone to talk to, that's all.
Yeah, and she talked to you all right. She'd have sight more than bloody talk. If she had her way, you'd have been taking Kylie off to your mum's or waiting till I was out one day and changing the lock.
That's not true. That's simply not true.
No?
No. Here, drink this before it gets cold.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Come here. Oh, Christ.
It's okay. I'll go.
Yeah, right.
Bad night then, Graham.
Plenty fine so far. Whoever it was, either knew what they were doing or struck lucky. Tasty bit of jewellery left home by all accounts. Cash, too.
And you reckon it for the same person?
Sounds that way. Apple no more left.
We've got somebody down there.
Chance to be a fine thing. Carn's off sick, Kev switched shifts so he can go to the wedding, and Lynn's on that course at Bram's Hill. All in all, what you might call a widget understaffed. I shall have to knock on a few doors myself. Oh, before I forget, that coven of nuns as lives down by the community centre.
The Sisters of Our Lady of Perpetual Help. I just heard one of them on the radio.
I dare say. Any road, one of them's been on the phone twice already, asking for you in particular.
What's the problem?
Same old malarkey, paint on the walls, stuff pushed through the letterbox.
Oh, well, OK, I'll get to it later.
Right.
And there's nothing else urgent, I mean.
Best not hold your breath.
Jerry!
Vernon.
Just on time. The rain's almost stopped. Let's walk around the lake. Yeah?
Not at all.
Pleasant stroll around the country park, I thought, before going into the city. Fresh air, no chance of being overheard. And besides, ornithology, isn't that your thing?
One of them.
Jerzy Grabianski, Renaissance man.
Exactly as you described it.
Good, good. And the painting?
The boot of my car. We can transfer it later.
Excellent. And so, on to the last.
You've got a ready buyer for all these pieces?
A banker in Japan. Anniversary present for his second wife.
Touching.
I thought you'd have approved.
How so?
Sentimental gestures. Sort of thing you went in for, I believed.
Not anymore.
Twice bitten?
Something like that.
Nottingham was where you met her, wasn't it? What was her name?
Maria Roy.
Some kind of actress, as I recall.
Some kind.
Well, all done and dusted in the past.
Exactly.
3 years ago? 4?
4.
And you've been back since? Nottingham, I mean.
No.
I dare say you'd find it changed.
Yes. A Starbucks on every corner, all bar one. Café Rouge. Changed till it looks like everywhere else.
Progress, Jerry. The march of universal capitalism. You can't ignore it.
You can try. Here you are. Let's hope your friend in Japan is pleased.
Amazing, isn't it?
What's that?
How light a few 100,000 can feel in the palm of your hand. What fair exchange is no robbery. Anyway, these are for you. The house in the park.
Police station?
Not anymore. False economy.
I'll be in touch when it's done.
Good luck.
Inspector, it's good to see you.
Sister Teresa on the radio just this morning.
Ah, the wonders of modern technology. I was here all the time, but you'll come in.
Thank you very much.
When the doorbell went, I thought it was someone after food. Toast. That's popular this time of day.
Well, if you're offering.
If it's toast you're after, you'll have to make it yourself. I've got to do these potatoes, and Sister Teresa should be off on her rounds if the word outreach is to mean anything at all.
Oh.
I'll skip the toast then, if it's all the same to you. It was the damage I came to see.
Third time in as many days. Graffiti on the walls 2 meters high. Heretic bitches go home. If whoever's doing it could only spell, it might not be so offensive.
2 broken windows at the side.
At least this time we were spared the excrement.
Poke through the letterbox inside an old newspaper.
If it had been wrapped in one of the tabloids, there would have been a certain symmetry at least.
You've no idea who might be responsible?
None whatsoever.
Nobody making threats of any kind? No enemies? Somebody in the neighbourhood you might have rubbed up the wrong way? Offended?
Oh, I don't see how. We've always been at pains to get on with the local shopkeepers, let the local residents know what we're doing.
It's not as if we thrust our religion in people's faces, Inspector. We don't go round brandishing crucifixes or rosaries. We've put off our habits for ordinary civilian clothes.
Maybe not your religion, sister, but you did spend much of the last election walking around Slab Square with a banner for the Socialist Alliance Party.
Who do you think the good Lord would vote for if he came back to reclaim his kingdom on earth, Inspector? Ian Duncan Smith? Tony Blair?
Besides, surely no one would be so small-minded as to take offence at such things.
I hardly think the damage suggests somebody of great intellect, but I'll have a word with the duty officers, see if we can't double up patrols passing by. And if you do think of anybody who might be bearing a grudge...
We'll be sure to let you know.
Inspector, if you'll just wait 1 minute, I'll walk along with you a little way.
Do you have many people to see?
Oh, not too many, this morning at least. It's mostly the elderly, you know, housebound. Mothers with young children. They want someone to talk to for the most part. Little more than that.
Ah, but you are on the radio live.
Ah, that's later today.
And you enjoy that? Broadcasting?
Enjoy? No, I don't know if that's the word. But yes, I think sometimes it does some good. It lets people know that we're here, at least. Increases our visibility, as Sister Bonaventura puts it, but then she's the one with the marketing MBA.
You don't worry that it might make you a little too visible?
It is only radio, Inspector. People don't point at me in the street.
One tall, skinny latte, as per usual.
Oh, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
I'll have another espresso, please.
No problem. Espresso, Suzanne.
That woman.
The latte.
She a regular?
Enough so I remember her.
Well, not a woman you'd easily forget. Tall, a good stride, top coat flowing out behind her.
You'd better calm down.
She's spoken for?
In a manner of speaking, yeah.
If I were the kind of man who fell in love at first sight, which of course I'm not. Not any longer.
That'll be £1, sir, please. Sugar's on the table.
Say if we called it a day, there's only my body can take to change what you feel when my words don't soothe you and my hands don't heal.
Let me get you a cup of tea.
Oh, I don't want to be any bother now. Just had a coffee besides.
Go on, keep me company. I've just got the kettle on.
Oh, all right then. How's the baby?
Taking a nap, thank God. Oh, sorry, sister.
Don't worry.
She wouldn't settle last night. Had me up 3 times. And if that wasn't all, she was awake again early this morning. Wouldn't go back down.
Oh, does she maybe have a cold or something?
Don't think so. Sugar, sister?
Just the one. Oh, that's lovely. Thanks.
Biscuit, sister?
Oh, go on then.
Let...
About the sleeplessness.
How do you mean? A doctor or what?
A therapist, I suppose it would be.
Scott'd have a fit.
Is it you or Scott that's getting up 3 times a night?
It's Scott she wakes in the mornings.
And he doesn't like it.
Sends him crazy.
And he lashes out?
Sometimes.
Is that how you got that bruise to your eye?
Oh, that? No, I just slipped, didn't I?
Shana?
At least if he's taking it out on me, he's not touching the baby.
Do you think he would? Or hit the baby, I mean?
I don't know. No, he loves her. Of course he does, only... Sometimes, when he loses his temper, it's as if something inside him snaps and...
Shana, Haven't we been through all this before?
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Look, you remember we talked before about finding you and the baby a place in a refuge, just for the time being. Well, maybe that's an option we should review again.
As you put it, is held together with spit and a prayer and not much else.
No sign of reinforcements?
Is there echoes like?
Well, best let me pitch in then. What needs attention?
Them park break-ins. Bloody great places backing onto tennis courts. You know the ones. Uppity too. Wednesdays and Fridays I play golf with your chief constable, that kind of thing.
And very likely true.
Well, let him get down there then instead of polishing his niblick or whatever it is to do. Any road, I've paid a call on most of them. Needed a break before crossing swords with the rest.
Let me get a few things sorted out on my desk and I'll come with you.
Right.
So what do you think, Inspector? Is this where they gained access?
Looks likely. What do you reckon, Graham?
Aye, window's been forced. Crudely too. Whoever it was had only have had to shin up that outside pipe. Not difficult if you've a mind.
Oh, dear. Oh, I did think, well, this high up it was safe. And it was closed tight,
Investigated in the way of window locks. That'll be a start.
Oh.
We could likely recommend a good locksmith if you think that would help.
Oh, would you? I do get so nervous, you see, living alone. And then, of course, there are the paintings. That was my first thought when I knew someone had broken in, that they'd be gone. But no, he didn't touch them at all.
Paintings, Mrs. Johnson.
Miss.
Sorry, Miss Johnson. But which paintings are these?
Painstaking. Not this twaddle that you see today. Sheep's entrails in formaldehyde. Someone's soiled underwear. Oh, the Turner Prize. Oh, poor Turner must be quaking in his grave, seeing his name taken in vain.
I dare say.
Whereas here, you just have to look at these to know a real artist was at work. Or perhaps, Inspector, you don't agree?
No, I do. At least I think I do. The landscape here on the left, shepherd and sheep. Now, I can see the skill in that.
And not the other? How about you, Sergeant? Perhaps it's more to your taste.
The sun, is it? Setting over some kind of field?
Sunset, yes. Eventide.
Seems all out of focus to me. Sort of blurred.
Exactly. And isn't it wonderful how he catches it just so? The way the light trembles just before it fades. It's a study for his most famous work, you know.
His?
D.L. Herbert D.L.
And he's famous?
Oh, amongst connoisseurs, I suppose. Collectors. Poor Herbert, he made the mistake of being born British, you see. Had he had the foresight to have been born French, it would have been a wholly different matter. The French Impressionists, Monet, Degas, everyone knows their names at least. But amongst the British, some people might have heard of Whistler, but who else? Certainly not Herbert D.L.
Even so, they'd be worth something. To a collector, that is.
Oh, yes. The study for departing day, especially. He painted so little, you see, especially toward the end of his life. He would have been, 60, I suppose, when he did his best work. But then he lived on another 30 years. It's extraordinary, isn't it? He was born in the middle of the 19th century, and yet he lived to see the first years of the Second World War. He was even older than I am now.
And in all those last 30 years, he didn't paint at all.
He lost his health, Inspector, I'm afraid. His eyesight, too. Can you imagine for a painter what a loss that must be?
Like a trumpeter losing his lip.
I'm sorry, Inspector.
Nothing, it doesn't matter. The list you gave me of what was taken, now I'll make sure it's circulated. And it is worth seeing to those locks. Sergeant Millington here will have a word with our crime prevention officer, get him to come round and give the place a once-over. He'll advise you on what's best.
Thank you, Inspector. Sergeant. Listening to an old woman babble on, you've been very kind.
Not at all. It's been really interesting.
Oh, I'll see you out.
think, Graham?
If they're really worth something, I'd hand them over to the Castle Museum, let them do the worrying. Not that I can see in mine. Paying out thousands for stuff like that. Pictures the other week for our front room. Argos, $12.99 the pair.
Oh, you still here then?
Where did you think I was going to be?
I don't know. Thought you might have taken Kylie up to the park, I suppose.
It's raining. Besides, you're still sleeping.
I'm not surprised. Keep me awake half the night.
Scott, you were out half the night.
Yeah, well, that's my choice, isn't it?
Scott, if you go getting into trouble...
Shut it!
But it concerns us, me and Kylie.
I said, shut it!
All right. All right. I'm sorry. Kylie, all these problems with sleeping. Maybe we should take her to see someone.
Like bloody Santa Claus, you mean?
A therapist.
A what?
A therapist. Someone who deals with kids who won't sleep and stuff
Who
like...
put that idea into your head? No. Wait, don't tell me. I know. You've been talking to her again, haven't you? That sister.
No.
Don't lie. She's been here. Look. Look here. 2 mugs. 2!
Scott, no! Scott! Scott, please!
I warned you, didn't I? I warned you what would happen if that woman interfered again.
Oh, Scott! Scott!
Problems. People at the other end of a telephone, and a list of voluntary organisations is always available from our helpline. So, finally today, to Ewan and everyone else who might be listening, whatever you believe, may God bless you, and remember, you are never truly alone.
Sister Teresa of the Sisters of Our Lady of Perpetual Help. She'll be back at the same time next week, finding answers to your problems, taking your calls. And now to get the afternoon really swinging, here's a little something to get your memory banks working and your feet tapping. Thanks, sister. Great job.
Oh, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
Yes?
From the helpline?
Yes?
Programme just finished, is it?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Off in the car now. Drive home.
No, I haven't a car. I was simply cutting through.
Go well, though, did it? The programme?
I think so, but perhaps I'm not the best person to judge.
Lots of chat. Good advice.
I hope so. I try.
Turned a few more women against their husbands, have you? Set them against the fathers of their kids?
Look, I'm sorry, but I really do have to be
like
going.
you done with my Shana.
You're Scott.
Clever girl. Got it.
Down
And what? Listen to you mouthing off about what a bad bloke I am. A rotten father.
Now, Scott, you know I've never said about you being a bad father, and I'm sure you're not. You're not
God,
at all.
you're changing your tune now, aren't you?
But it does seem to me that you and Shana, there are certain difficulties.
Difficulties? You know what our biggest difficulty is?
Please, my arm. You're hurting.
You and your big mouth and your bloody advice. Ow! Right, you bitch. I'll get you for that if it's the last thing I do. Now, see how you like this. If you ever come near my wife again, I will bloody kill you. I swear it.
Hey! Hey, you!
What?
What the hell do you think you're doing?
What's it to you, you pot? Oh! What? You broke my bloody nose!
It'll do for starters.
Don't!
No!
Please! Don't hurt him! Yes. Yes.
Sit up a little.
Thank you.
Perhaps if you lean back against this car.
Thank you.
And phone for an ambulance.
No, please, if you'll just help me to... There. Oh, that's better. If I can just sit here a little while longer.
Of course.
No.
But then, that's a nasty cut on your face.
Yes.
And the way he was lacing into you with his feet, I shouldn't be surprised if there aren't a couple of broken ribs. What was all that about, anyhow?
Oh, it's too complicated to explain.
But you knew him. You know who he was.
You know, I haven't even thanked you.
Oh, there's no need.
Yes, there is. Mr...
Grabianski. Jerzy Grabianski. Jerry. And you?
Theresa.
Theresa what?
Wimbrel. Why do you laugh?
Wimbrel, it's a bird. But I expect you know that already. Sort of curlew. Notably long legs. You know, I saw you earlier today. Upper Parliament Street. You were buying a coffee?
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
No reason you should. But I watched you striding out. It was a fine sight.
Mr. Grabianski.
Jerzy.
Jerzy.
Yeah?
I think it'd be all right if you let go now.
I'm sorry?
My hand. You still have hold of my hand.
So I do. Husband, the man attacking you.
No, not mine.
But the ring, you are married.
In a way.
Which way is that?
A way you might find difficult to understand.
Never mind what's happened.
Your face.
What about it?
It looks terrible. Here, let me.
I said leave it.
Your nose, it's bleeding.
Get away.
Scott. Oh.
You want someone to fuss around with? Fuss with that.
It's all right.
It was taken last night. Jewellery, silver.
Right.
I'll have someone go the rounds as soon as we're up to snuff.
Somebody local, you think, then, Graham?
Known and all, I'd not be surprised.
Ah, it'd be nice to get a result.
Save the Chief Constable getting his ear chewed off at the 19th. Millington, CID. For you, Sister Bonaventura.
If you can call 2 broken ribs and a severe laceration below the eye all right, yes, she's fine.
And has she any idea who was responsible?
Oh, she knows right enough. She knows, but she won't say.
But why ever not?
You'll have to ask her that, Inspector, if you can get a word in edgeways.
Visitors, then?
Just the one. Her saviour, as she calls him. Though I did point out he looks a little different from most of the pictures of our saviour I've seen. This one looks quite a lot like you, as a matter of fact. Arrived half an hour ago with chocolates, flowers, and a copy of the Collins Field Guide to the Birds of Britain and Europe. Don't ask me why.
Doing it again, you know.
What's that?
Holding my hand.
Do you mind?
Oh, it's a good hand, yours. A strong hand. Is this the one you hit him with, or was that the other?
I forget.
You do not. Now, let me be and get out of here. I'm sure you've got lots of things you have to do, far more important than sitting there eating my chocolates.
A sweet tooth.
Oh, a sweet tongue, you mean? You could charm the birds down out of the trees.
All right. But before I go, there's just one question.
Oh, there always is. How did a nice girl
No. It's not that question.
The Inspector and I, we go back a long way.
Professionally speaking.
More than that, I hope, Inspector.
Jerzy makes a habit of leaping to the rescue, sort of good Samaritan, you might say.
Robin Hood, I prefer to think.
What was it last time? A man with a near-fatal heart attack.
All that first aid training with the woodcraft folk. A shame to let it go to waste.
I'll go on ahead and see Sister Teresa. You'll be in a minute, Inspector?
Yes, of course. I didn't know.
What's that?
You were back in the city.
Oh, it's just a couple of days flying visit.
Business?
If it were Charlie, do you think I'd tell you?
Outside of the interrogation room, probably not.
But you can rest easy. I'm here to see a friend, look around. Things have changed since... well, since I was here before.
You and Grice?
A great second story man, Charlie. One of the best.
You still in touch?
Not really. Prison visiting gives me the shivers.
Well, it might. You and Grice, you must have burgled, what, 30 houses? More before we got onto you. Those big places in the park always had an attraction for you, if I remember.
Said Charlie, purely social this time. Purely social.
I'd like to believe it.
You still go to the Polish club, Charlie?
From time to time.
Maybe see you there then, before I go. A vodka or two? Chat about old times.
and the vandalism at the house?
No. No, I don't think so.
And if I were to ask you again about your attacker...
Oh, it was all so sudden, Inspector. You must understand...
Oh, I do. I think I do. For whatever reason, I think you're protecting somebody, and I only hope it doesn't rebound on you. Next time, there may be no Sir Galahad galloping to the rescue.
If I'm frightened for. The baby, too. If he thinks I've given him away to the police, chances are he'll take it out on them.
Perhaps so. That's not all that's worrying you.
Is it so obvious?
He sits there close to you, looking at you in that certain way, a handsome man, most would say, and you think, if I weren't who I am, if I hadn't taken these vows...
Am I so terrible?
Only human. We're all prey to the occasional stirrings beneath the cloth, and it's difficult not to be flattered when someone falls head over heels in that sort of a way. Coup de foudre. Sudden conversion of a secular kind.
Oh, he was so, well, persuasive, and after what he did for me, I felt I owed him something.
I can only imagine.
The name of the man who attacked me. I wouldn't tell the inspector, but I did tell him. I hope I haven't done the wrong thing.
It's all right, it's all right.
What do you want?
It's okay. There's no need to be frightened. I'm sleeping.
I was. I thought I heard Kylie.
You heard me.
Who are you?
The Angel Gabriel.
What?
The Angel Gabriel? He comes to Mary in the middle of the night, remember?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, it's nothing like that. Not really.
Look, is this some kind of stupid joke? Something to do with Scott? Are you one of his mates? Because if you are, he's not here.
I know. I watched him go.
You saw him? I don't understand.
I told you, I thought you'd be sleeping. I just wanted to look around.
Look around?
Yes.
Why?
Being inside, alone, somewhere forbidden. Just the sound sometimes of someone's breathing. It's an incredible feeling. Like sex, only better, purer, more controlled.
And that's what you do? You just wander into people's places and look around?
Yeah.
And that's all?
Sometimes I'd take things.
What kind of things?
Valuable things.
You're wasting your time here.
I know.
Then what?
You're Scott. I was interested in him.
Why?
You know he beat her up today, Sister Teresa.
Sister Teresa? How do you know her?
It doesn't matter.
Is she all right?
She's in hospital. A couple of broken ribs, but yeah, she'll be okay.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't you.
It was my fault.
No. No, you didn't punch her, kick her.
Oh, God.
He's the bully. Don't take the blame for him. He hits you too, doesn't he?
Sometimes.
And the baby?
No, he'd never hit the baby.
Yeah, how can you be sure?
He loves her.
He loves you. That's what he says after he's knocked you around, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Look, if you can't stand up to him, you should leave him.
No, I can't.
You go back to bed. And don't worry. It'll be all right. I'll see myself out.
Oh, what the hell? Shut it. Shut it.
I just wanted to make sure you understood.
Understood what?
That person you attacked today. If you ever go near her again, I will break every bone in your body. Is that clear?
Yes.
And you believe me?
Yes.
good idea if you stopped hitting your wife too. I imagine there's a self-help group you could go to. Men and violence, something like that. I should find out before it's too late.
Looking a little sour this morning, Graham.
The wife's gone on one of those health food kits. All soya milk and wheat germ. Can't get a decent breakfast in the morning.
Should be getting you down to the gym now.
She used to be active with the old one.
That's marriage, Graham. Women, most of them, they change and we don't.
You're in a right.
Wedding anniversary. Man in Elaine's. Well, it would have been today.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
Millington, CRT. Detective Sergeant Jackie Ferris, Arts and Antique Squad, Scotland Yard.
Last was Walsall, 4 days ago. John Singer Sargent, a landscape, northern France. Been in the same family since, what, the early 20s, I suppose? Derby, Stafford, Leamington, Walsall. Someone's been cutting a swathe across the Midlands, cherry-picking British Impressionist paintings on the way.
And none of this, you think, coincidental?
I think not, no. Someone's out there with a pretty big shopping list, there's not much doubt of that.
And this will be a collector, somebody private?
Oh, yes.
In this country?
Almost certainly not. Japan. That would be my best guess, although Germany's a possibility.
And this collector, whoever it is, they'd go through some kind of intermediary here, a dealer?
There are one or two we've had our eyes on. Bernard Martlet, Vernon Thackeray. Arm's length for them, of course. The actual theft, a contract. Someone dependable, good at what he does.
A first-class thief?
Professional. Knowledgeable, too.
And on his tour of the Midlands, you think we might be next on the list?
I think it's possible.
But you don't know what specifically you might be after?
Well, that's difficult. Some private holdings we can trace through the insurance companies. Others have arrangements with local galleries, the Castle Museum here, for instance, to take pieces from time to time on loan. Aside from that, it's more haphazard. Little old ladies sitting with a valuable whistler in the attic.
Or a couple of DLs on the drawing room wall.
You think that's what he's here for, then, your pal? Bit of fly-by-night artistic endeavour?
I'm not so sure about the pal, Graham. But I doubt he's here for himself. Or to celebrate old times. Oh, bad memories than most, I shouldn't wonder.
What's the plan, then? Pick him up, warn him off?
Oh, get slapped with a lawsuit for harassment, false arrest. No. I think what we do, Graham, play careful. The list Jackie Ferris came up with, bona fide collectors, they've all been contacted, warned.
And the mavericks and oddballs?
Like Miss Johnson. Well, I think she's close enough for us to keep a careful eye on ourselves.
You reckon that's what he's after, then, Grabianski? A brace of, what was it, Herbert DLs?
Easier to find a buyer, I dare say, for something whose provenance is shaky.
Provenance? Gave you a bit of a seminar, did she, while she was about it, last front yard?
Your shout, Graham, if I'm not mistaken.
Before, this being yours and Elaine's anniversary, in a manner of speaking, still rankles, does it?
No. No, it's all right.
It's just...
Graham, it's okay. It is fine. Job, Elaine, or maybe 6 months before, advertising, offices in the lace market. Well, she'd been bored where she was, and this bit of a challenge, that's what she said. And if they expected to work late, weekends sometimes, well, that's what I'd been doing year in and year out after all. It never occurred to me. But then she said that too, later, when we were... You never paid any attention, Charlie, not to me, took me for granted. I suppose she was right.
Two sides to everything, Charlie. Got to be, stands to reason. No call for you to carry all the blame, I dare say.
Driving down from Carlton, that's what I was doing, just cutting through, not anywhere I'd normally go, and... Well, that was when I saw them, Elaine and this fella, estate agent, just coming out of this house, for sale sign outside.
Not been talking mortgages, I dare say.
She stopped at the end of the drive and checked her makeup, ran a comb through her hair.
She didn't see you?
No, ain't sure of that. Waited till they were gone.
Then what?
Let myself inside. Slipped the lock. It was easy. Elaine's hair's floating in the toilet bowl. The sheet on the bed was still warm.
Bloody hell, Charlie.
Yeah, well, it's water under the bridge. I'd best be off, Graham.
Oh, stay, have another, why don't you?
And have your Madeleine on my back for leading you astray. Besides, I've one more call to make this side of chucking out time.
You sure?
You get off home. Tomorrow might be longer than most.
Ollie, I was hoping I might catch you.
Oh, really? More usually the other way around.
You mind if I join you?
Be my guest.
Vodka in that case. Bison grass, perhaps.
Bison grass vodka for my friend here, and I'll have another beer.
Right, all right.
Friend Charlie. I think I like that.
Figure of speech.
And nothing more?
Circumstances, Jerzy.
They vary, surely.
You really want me to believe your being here is simply passing time, visiting a friend?
Why ever not?
And this friend, he wouldn't be called Martlet, by any chance?
I'm afraid not.
Vernon Thackeray?
It's your nature, of course, to have a suspicious mind. Training, too.
Shared interest in painting, perhaps? You and your friend? British Impressionism?
Oh, second-rate, don't you think, for the most part? Doesn't hold a candle to the French.
Why are you here, Jerzy? Sitting here with me now?
I like you. We're two of a kind. Two sides of a coin.
Backgrounds, perhaps. But now, past and present. You don't think you're getting them confused?
Your family, Charlie. When did they leave Poland? 38? 39?
Jerzy, I don't think that's got very much...
Mine came out in 39. Those that could. Czechoslovakia, Austria, Switzerland. Hiding beneath the tarpaulin of a river barge. Nothing to eat, almost impossible to breathe. Read the papers nowadays. It doesn't seem as if much has changed.
Looking round this club, you might say the same.
You'll have another?
Just the one.
Join me in a vodka this time.
Okay.
2 bison grass, please.
Coming up.
Once we'd met at the hospital and I knew you were in the city, I thought you might abort what plans you had. Move on.
She's a Charlie. A real woman. Handsome, bright.
And a nun.
Another thing we have in common, perhaps. Being attracted to the unattainable.
Is that a fact?
That young DC of yours, DS, I expect she is by now. Kellogg, was that her name?
We'll watch your every move, you know that.
I dare say you'll try. Good luck.
Cheers.
You know the name?
Oh, not in your league, Jerzy. Strictly small time.
There's stuff in his place he's waiting to fence. Jewellery, mostly. You'll find it in the kitchen. Sealed bags in the sugar, flour. Pretty much where you'd expect.
Guesswork.
Fact.
Why are you telling me?
Let's just say I'd like to see him get what he deserves.
Palmer, Graham. No trouble?
If I said it came quietly, I'd be a liar. Took a swing at one of our lads and caught him off balance. Squared up to another with a kitchen knife.
Nobody hurt?
Not serious. And it means we let the CPS have more to work with than being in possession of stolen goods. Assault on an officer in pursuit of his lawful duties, resisting arrest. Should keep young Palmer tucked up in Lincoln for a while.
There'll be some not too sorry, I'd reckon.
Close to home too, by all accounts.
Now, everything all set for tonight?
Scraped together enough bodies somehow. Let's hope it's not a waste of the overtime, eh? Sounds lovely. Go down and see what's happening.
Red-handed, spray painting more of his obscene gibberish on the outside wall. In broad daylight. I executed a citizen's arrest and dragged him along here.
It's perhaps better not to break his arm, sister.
Misquoting the scriptures all the way and swearing like a trooper into the bargain.
I was following in the paths of Jesus and driving the harlots from the temple.
See what I mean?
Tommy Palethorpe, unless I'm very much mistaken.
You know him.
A perfectly decent con artist with a string of previous until he got religion.
Let he who is without sin plant the first aspersion.
Church of Christ without Christ or some such, isn't that it, Tommy? Congregation of 3.
Followers of the true faith.
You'll make sure he's charged.
You other witnesses?
Only half of Radford.
In that case, Graham, let's get Tommy here turned over to the custody sergeant.
Right.
Then, sister, I'll organise somebody to take your statement.
Right, come on, Tommy.
Thank you, Inspector.
Sister Teresa, how is she?
On the mend. All being well, she'll be home from the hospital tomorrow.
That's good news.
Absolutely. Lying there with little to do but think about her rescuer is not doing a lot for her soul.
Oh, I shouldn't worry over much on that account. I think he'll be out of the picture pretty soon. Graham.
Naylor and Anil Khan round the back. Vincent's 100 yards or so along Tattershall Drive in case he doubles back that way.
Good.
Only thing we haven't got covered is poor old Miriam. You don't think she's in any danger?
From Jerzy Grabianski. He's as like to make her a cup of Horlicks as anything. Tuck her in for the night and wish her pleasant dreams.
While he's robbing her blind?
We'll see.
OK, I'd best get back.
I'll be in the car. Have a tape or two and a brie and smoked salmon sandwich to keep me company.
Yes, Graham.
Nothing, sir. Quiet as the proverbial. I was wondering if we should call it a night. Let a chance.
Feet getting cold, Graham.
Cramp more like. Not just the feet, neither. They're getting too old for this sort of caper.
We're all doing that, Graham.
Your pal Grabianski, too. You don't think maybe he's reconsidered after that little chat you had? Reckoned it right?
Yes.
Someone's coming now, sir. Could be him.
All right.
Beautiful to watch.
OK, let me know the minute he's on the move.
He's out and heading off in your direction. Do you want us to intercept?
No, just stand by in case he changes his mind and makes a run for it.
Will do.
Charlie.
Jerzy.
Altogether a coincidence.
Not at all. The bag, Jerzy. You wouldn't care to open it up and show me what you've got inside?
Why not?
A pair of gloves. One torch.
I've a receipt for the camera.
Where are they, Jerzy?
The 2 DLs. Still in their frames on the wall. Your men can check.
I'm sure they will. Meanwhile, why don't you come and sit in the car?
Place.
OK, call it a night.
Right.
After last night, you must have known I'd have the place watched.
Always a special favourite of mine, DL. No way I could pass up the chance to see them, close to.
It didn't occur to you to knock on the door, ask.
Not the same, Charlie. A little while with one of the unsung masters, worth any amount of risk. Like standing up to your armpits in cold water for hours just to catch a glimpse of an ivory gull that's got lost on its way from the Arctic.
Any amount of risk?
Oh, come on, Charlie. You'll not bother charging me with this. It's not worth the paperwork. Your lads, they'll not find so much as a speck of dust disturbed.
London, Jerzy. That's where you live now.
Balham.
First train's something after 6. Be on it.
Whatever you say, Charlie.
We've heard from Shana Palmer, sister.
She and the baby have gone up to Sheffield. They're going to stay with her mother for a while and think things out. He'll get bail, won't he, Scott?
It's likely.
And prison?
Eventually.
Well, maybe it'll make him see sense.
And pigs might fly.
You've no great faith in the penal system, then, Sister Bonaventura.
It turns petty thieves and wastrels into fully fledged criminals without a hitch. If that's its purpose, it's clearly a great success. But as for faith, I need all I can muster for myself, and for Sister Teresa here.
These arrived in the post yesterday, Inspector. I thought you might want to see them.
2 photographs. The feather. Why a feather?
Sister Bonaventura keeps saying it's from a curlew, but I'm sure it's a wimbrel.
And the photographs?
Look, 2 paintings. They're the ones you thought Jerry was going to steal, aren't they?
Miriam Johnson's DLs. Yes, I think so.
And there, in the background, the silhouette of someone holding a camera.
I keep telling her that it's only a reflection, not a miracle.
There wasn't any note?
Oh, yes. And an address.
He wants to know, will she go with him to see an exhibition in London? Degas, I think.
You won't go.
He's a wonderful artist, Degas. That painting of his, the woman in red having a hairbrush, it's always been a favourite.
I think Sister Teresa believes the closer she flies to temptation, the higher she'll sit in heaven.
I can't advise you otherwise.
Oh, advise away, Inspector, why don't you? I don't have to listen.
In Bird of Paradise, dramatised by John Harvey from his own short story, Charlie Resnick was played by Keith Barron, Jerzy Grabianski by Gerard McDermott, Sister Teresa by Rachel Atkins, and Sister Bonaventura by Gillian Bevan. Sergeant Millington was played by Sean Baker, Shana by Blondell Taylor, and Scott by Carl Prekopp. Miriam was played by Anne Beach, Thackeray by Peter Marinka, and Sergeant Ferris by Hannah Dee. The director was David Hunter.